Okay, so everyone, good morning and welcome back to your online class. How have you been yesterday, everyone? And did you finish your homework or classwork and send back to your teacher? And before starting this lesson, teacher would like you to remind uh, again about your regular schedule that you have to follow. Like in the morning, we have teacher have two video for you, like for section, and then break 15 minutes, and then the second section. Then teacher will forward you as a classwork and homework. One thing you have to remember, like classwork, okay, you have to get practice immediately when the homeroom teacher sends you into the group, okay, and the the homework will be sent the day after you have learned, okay. Get get practice it regularly. Somehow, when you watch the video, you have to raise up the question that you are not so sure, that you misunderstand from the video as well. Try to view the video in the YouTube and click like and do the comment to what you have understand. And yeah, without that, you will not improve at all in your like English skill. Do not delay your time. Do not delay your important lesson. Okay, day by day. You can search. You can explore more by yourself in the internet for help, and you also consult with the homeroom teacher and me as the head teacher with you, everyone. So I think that this is the message for everyone. In the group should be passive students should not be continue. Should be active more than that. You can screenshot to the video and ask the question to the homeroom teacher. He will answer you, everyone. So this is the good way that you collaborate with your teacher. That also we call cooperation with your teacher. Ask an answer, okay, and you can consult any question that you are not so sure in the group. Uh, Okay, so without further ado, teacher would like to continue, okay, the lesson that you have to learn today. But before moving that, teacher would like you to listen to the report again. But now you can watch the script as well. Okay, so are you here, everyone? So we're gonna start here, okay? Remember that the more you try, the more you get the knowledge. So no one can bring the knowledge for you. You alone who go and get it. So let's start everyone. Let's go.
Unit 8. The Price of Pleasure. The Price of Pleasure. This is the VOA Special English Economics Report. Usually, we think about material qualities when we think about the pleasure we will get from a product. When something costs a lot, we might think about all the fine work that went into it. But can price alone influence the pleasure we experience? Researchers from the California Institute of Technology and the Stanford Graduate School of Business say yes. Hilke Plasman, John O'Doherty, and Antonio Rangel at Caltech and Bubba Shiv at Stanford did a study. They had 20 people taste different wines. Wine was chosen because it comes in many different qualities and prices, and because a lot of people enjoy tasting it. The people were told they were tasting 5 different Cabernet Sauvignons. The wines were identified only by price: 5, 10, 35, 45, and $90. But in truth, there were only 3 different wines, and 2 of them were presented twice, at a high price and a low price. For example, the wine that in fact cost $90 a bottle was presented half the time as a $10 wine. There were 2 important results from the study. First, the individuals on average reported greater pleasure from drinking wine that they were told was higher in price. Brain images taken while the people tasted the wine supported this finding. Activity, represented by blood oxygen levels, increased in an area of the brain thought to process experienced pleasantness. Experiments have shown that the medial orbital frontal cortex processes the experience of enjoyment from smells, taste, and music. The new findings will add to the limited knowledge of how marketing affects brain activity. The second result has meaning for economists and marketers. The experiment appears to confirm that raising the price can increase how much a product is enjoyed. In other words, when it comes to expectations, it seems you really do get what you pay for. The study is in the proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. And that's the VOA Special English Economics Report, written by Mario Ritter. Transcripts, MP3s, and podcasts of our reports are at voaspecialenglish.com.
Okay, so everyone, this is just about the review from what you have learned so far regarding to the price of pleasure. And last time, teacher just compare you some of the product. Okay, so yep, our teacher used to inform you regarding to adding like a Chrome extension. Yep, it help you a lot if you use laptop. Okay, everyone. Example like the word pleasure. Teacher, example like teacher don't know it. Teacher just click on that. It will translate for teacher already. Okay. If teacher want to know about the definition, just right click and then teacher use a Cambridge Online Dictionary. Yep, it translate for teacher like that. Okay. Anyway, there are two reasons after the finding from the price of pleasure, and this is from the experiment. Where is it from? The researcher from California Institute of Technologies and Stanford Graduate School of Business say yes. So the school, they do the experiment about they do about the price alone can influence the pleasure we experience. Yep. And the first of all, they compare here. Yep. Regarding to reported greater pleasure from drinking wine, they were told was higher in prices. Brain image, taken while the people tested the wine supporting the finding. The finding mean regarding to when they show the high price of this wine is $90. They show only $10 or they change to another price. And when they test the brain, when they recognize the price and regarding to that wine that we talk about, the Cabernet Sauvignon. So Cabernet Sauvignon is a very good craft for wine. So teacher would like to search it for you. Cabernet Sauvignon. Yep. The type of wine like that. It's expensive, okay, not cheap. And another reason, they just the result of has the meaning of economics and marketers. So they agree that, they agree that the price can be influence the person experience regarding to their pleasures. Okay, so without further delay, teacher would like you to hear from we go back to our lesson that we focus on the sound, like sound letter D, and listen to the sentence twice and fill in the blank. So we have like they had 20 people tested wine, okay? So let's start it one. Okay.
Number 1. They had 20 people taste different wines.
They had 20 people taste
They had 20 people taste different wines.
Okay.
Number 2. The wines were identified only by price. The wines were identified only by price. Number 3. A bottle was presented as a $10 wine. A bottle was presented as a $10 wine. Number 4. The new findings will add to knowledge of how marketing affects brain activity. The new findings will add to knowledge of how marketing affects brain activity.
Okay, so it end up the listening. So let's check everyone. Like the first of all, like they had 20 people test wines. Test what? Test different wine. Okay, different wine. And number 2, the wine were only by price. Were identified. Okay, identified by only by prices. And a bottle was presented, okay, as a $10 wine. And the last one, the new findings will what, everyone? Will what? Okay, the new finding will add to knowledge of how marketing affect brain activity. Okay, so this is from what you have heard, and you just focus on the sound, like letter D. Okay, like the sound D, like product. Okay, product, like study, like individual. Okay, the sound, is met with the tip, of the tongue. Tip of the tongue mean chong đạt dương đó. Take the tip of your tongue to the root of your mouth, directly behind your top front teeth. Top front teeth and chai nhân khang lơ. Quickly pull your tongue away from the roof of your mouth and at the same time. Like the word product, okay? Study, okay? So let's move to another slide, everyone. You have to complete with this, like, what can you see, everyone? You can see it in the box. The teacher didn't show you here. You see like the word confirm, the word like enjoy, okay? The word like activity, the word like prefer, influence, and trust. So again, everyone, confirm, enjoy, activity, prefer, influence, and trust. Okay, not trust. Okay, so let's start, everyone. So the first one, like can price alone, okay, influence the pleasure we get from a product? Some scientists think so. They created an experiment using wine tasting. People were told that there were 5 wines, okay? In what, everyone? In truth, there were only 3. Okay. The scientists only told the tester to the price, not the quality. On average, the tester prefer wine that they were told were more expensive. Okay, brain image. So what? Activity in the brain during the test that supported the result. Economics marketers can find the meaning in the result. This finding confirm that rising price can influence how much a product is enjoyed. Okay, regarding to this lesson, teacher will assign you to do as a homework or classwork. So be ready everyone. After you listen to or watch to this video, you will be able to answer or to complete the gap easily everyone. So thank you very much everyone for your watching in the first section, and see you again in the second section.